but I'm studying mission high school, so I know about little bit know about Catholic. I think have a religion is um, make people comfortable. When I experience some miracle, then I can believe a God. Study science or
Yeah.
about history, I can believe the presence of God.
I just had another conversation in Hanyang. This time it was with someone, an atheist, someone whose only um, experience of Christianity came from the fact that he attended a Catholic school, but neither his parents nor him are religious in any way. Plus, on top of that, his English was not so good, so it was a bit of a struggle to communicate for him to kind of express what he thought, and I'm not sure how much of what I was saying really came across. So, pretty short conversation. Just in the end, left him with a couple of thoughts, given his science background, that Christianity and science are not opposed, um, never were, in fact, and I sort of urged him to take another look at Jesus, another look at Christianity, and so I had a chance to really tell him the gospel in as simple terms as I could put them in. So hopefully those things stick with him, maybe later in his life, or early in his life, he has a chance to look at Christian claims again, opens up the Bible, maybe stops into a church or something that allows him to consider these things for himself again. So anyway, thank you for watching, and hopefully see you in the next conversation. Thank you so much for a couple of minutes of your time. My question to everyone is, do you have any faith or religion?
Oh no, I have no faith or reason.
Okay. Always, since you were young, that was the case?
Yes, my parents both didn't have. I have religion, so I'm not. I I'm have not. I I not have religion,
I see. Yeah.
but I'm studying mission high school, so I um, know about little bit know about Catholic.
Catholic, okay, so Catholic high school.
Yes,
Okay, so you learn a little bit about what they believe, yeah?
yes.
Okay. Can you explain to me what is your understanding of Christian religion?
Um, um, I'm I don't know about what uh, faithful or religion, but I think um, have a religion is um, make people comfortable, and um, they have another parents like like this.
I see.
So I think um, if anyone have a strength or fear that, I think it is a good have a faith. It's a faith support people, I think,
Hmm.
and anyone feel anyone feel lonely,
Okay.
it's helpful.
Okay. So it sort of helps people in their life,
Yes.
in their life, yeah, to especially if they're going through some hard life hardships. Okay. What is the difference between Christian religion and other religions then?
Different. Christian, Christian, I think it is have to help another people.
Okay.
Different. Sorry, I know.
Yeah. No problem. Yeah. Let me my understanding. Let me tell you what I think it is the difference, and then you can tell me whether that makes sense or not. Yeah.
Yes.
So in Christian understanding, um, the idea is that we were created by God, right? This whole universe, this earth, we people, we were created by God, right? And then in the beginning, world was perfect, and we were good, right? But Adam and Eve, the first human being, they sinned, right? You understand the word sin, right? They were not listening to God. They did their own actions, yeah. And so they were thrown away from the Eden, and the world was cursed, and human life was limited, and then death. Everyone's going to die, right? Now, the question is, how do we get back to God when we are in this world, right? This world is trouble, there's sin, we are sinful, we are not perfect anymore. And so the question is, how can we get back to God? Now, other religions would say you have to some rituals, or you have to be good, right? And you will get back to God. God will accept you into heaven, right? But Christianity says Jesus has come, God's Son, Jesus, has come to this earth to give his life on the cross to pay for our sin. And so the Christianity is unique because it says we don't have to try hard to enter into heaven. God has helped us to enter into heaven by Jesus. And so those who believe in him, those who trust in him, those who follow him, they have hope of heaven and peace, right? That's unique of Christianity versus other religions. Does that make sense? Do you remember that, or is that different from what you understood?
I think this makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask you another question. I know you said that you are not in religion now. What would change your mind? What would make you think again?
If when I when I experience some miracle,
Miracle, okay.
then I can believe, oh God.
Then you can believe God. Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of miracle would that be?
Mm. Um, so just I can see I can I can see about God or this experience. Um, um, if I can see of God, then I can believe it. But I can see a God. I can't see a God. But um, if uh, they they not present a God, believe of God is um, mindfully helpful.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So I it's difficult. Mm,
It's okay. I think I understand. Something extraordinary, something powerful. Maybe something powerful will have to happen to make you think again. Something
yes.
like that. Yeah. Okay. Have you ever asked God uh, to give you that experience?
Not yet.
Not yet. um, how would you be? Is there some? You know, why not? Is there some? Are you afraid, or are you just sort of never thought? It never occurred to you. You never thought about it, or
Hmm, Just I'm I am I am engineering,
yeah,
so study science or
yeah.
about history. I can believe the presence of God.
I see. I see. Yeah.
So,
What part of engineering? What kind of science do you study?
I'm studying material science.
Material science.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
But I like Christian culture about
Yeah.
all about buildings or
Yeah.
church songs. I like.
You like those? Okay. Okay. Um, I'm a bit of a scientist. My background is I'm a computer science and physics. But did you know that some of the biggest scientists in history were Christian? And it is because of their belief in God, they actually wanted to discover the laws of the universe. We should ask ourselves, why does the universe have law? Right, in your material science, I'm sure you're familiar with um, forces between atoms, right? Forces that are acting, between atoms and molecules and nuclear force and electric forces and other things, right? You're familiar with those in material science, right? All of those are they rely on very, uh, finely tuned constants, right? There's a gravity constant, there's a electron weight, and everything is very specific, right? Very finely tuned, right? We have to ask ourselves, how is it that universe is so perfect, and there are these laws that govern the motion of everything, from the smallest thing to the biggest stars and the space, right? Everything is perfectly organized, and everything is using some sort of a law to move, right? It's because of that idea, that understanding, that those scientists, they want to say, if God created it, then we should be able to understand the law. We should be able to express that law in mathematics and in other disciplines, right? And so I don't think the science is necessarily opposed to Christianity. In fact, Christianity is answering questions that science cannot answer. Science cannot answer the question about the question why, right? Or, for example, the purpose questions, like what is the purpose of life? Why are we here? Where are we going? Science can tell you how many atoms are in this chair, or what's the mix of the oxygen and nitrogen that we're currently breathing, the structural integrity of something or the weight of something. It can tell you those things, but it cannot tell you the question why, what's the purpose, all those things, right? So that's where kind of religion steps in. Religion steps in to try to answer those questions, right? And it's not opposed. It shouldn't be opposed to it. They work together. They work together because I think we, as human beings, we're not just body. We're not body. We are soul and body and mind, right? And so I don't know if you agree with that or not, but something to think about a little bit at least. Yeah. Yeah. understand. Anyway, I was curious kind of to understand where you were. So thank you for your thoughts, and I would encourage you maybe to um, look at it again at some point. I, as a scientist, have late in my life, have looked at Christianity and asked the difficult questions. Is it true? Is it historical? Is it reliable? And found that the answer is yes to those questions. So I'll just recommend to you maybe some point you can take a look at it again. Take a look at it, not just the building. I'm not inviting you to the building, not building. Building is just very beautiful, but that's about it. There's many beautiful buildings. That's not what I'm interested in. It's not building, not the culture. I'm interested in, is it true? Is it true? That's a key question. Is it true? So have a look for it yourself maybe at some point. Take a look at it again. Yeah? Yeah. Thank you so much. You've been very kind and patient, and I know you've been trying to say quite a lot. I know the English is been a struggle, but I think your points came across. I think I understood what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thanks. Bye bye.